Hey guys, and welcome to my online course on jazz piano for beginners. Throughout the next 20 or so lessons, I will do my best to take you from the level of a beginning pianist all the way up to an intermediate advanced level. You will be able not only to play jazz, but also understand it, provided you work diligently and carefully through the lessons. We will discuss a myriad of ideas, from chords to functional harmony, substitutions, quartal voicings, soloing scales, and much more. Each lesson in the series, except for this first one, will consist of an idea, then an application, and then finally will leave you with some exercises to practice the idea. You can follow along regardless of your levels, and I'll really only assume that you have a basic understanding of the keyboard. Maybe you've played a few chords, maybe a few simple pieces, but really no more than that. Now, because it's my firm belief as a teacher that students learn best not just by learning abstract concepts, but by actually doing, practicing, and imitating, I'd like to kick off the series by playing a short jazz ballad with you. Now, the main goal of today's video is to just familiarize you with the piece, which we will return to many times to use to illustrate the concepts that we learn throughout the course. Let me start by playing the piece for you. Now, throughout this course, I will gradually teach you not only how to play this piece, but also how to understand it and the underlying theory behind it, so that you can play your own renditions of your own jazz songs. Now, most of you can stop the video right here, and you'll be fine. I really just wanted to give you a taste of the kind of piano playing I'll teach you in this course. However, for those of you who wish to also imitate what I've done, which I highly recommend you try if you're up for a challenge, let me also break down what I've just played. Now, I'll first start by playing each chord separately, going chord by chord, and omitting the more complex melody. See if you can follow along. You can pause the video and look at how I finger each chord and then copy it. So first of all, copy each or practice each chord separately, and once you have the individual chords memorized, practice switching between them. Now, I've written on the screen the names of the chords. These are theoretical advanced concepts that at this point you probably cannot decipher or would have some issues deciphering. We'll go through these weird names that you see on the screen and you'll learn to understand them throughout the course. So I've just put them out here for those of you who sort of want to get used to the notations used in jazz piano. But don't worry, you don't really have to understand these different chord symbols. Now, the next thing I'll do is I'll play the piece again, but very, very slowly. This will help you pause the video and try to copy the different parts. I again want to stress that this is not necessary for following the remainder of the course. It's just provided as a bonus for those of you who are at the appropriate technical level and up for a challenge. The remainder of this course will really not require any great technical abilities. So let me just conclude by playing this piece slowly. In the next video, we're going to start going methodically in earnest through the basic concepts and theory of jazz piano, starting with chords. I really hope to see you and to have you join me for this journey of jazz piano. I hope you've learned something interesting, and I'll see you next time.